Hello, hello. I just woke up about 15 minutes ago. Let's see. Yeah, just woke up about 15 minutes ago. And thought I had a meeting this morning, but it's going to be tomorrow. You're just starting though? What time is it there? What time you got there? Where you're at? Try to get some light here. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Let's see. 8 o'clock. 8:45. Okay. We got a chicken out here. I don't know if you can see him. What did you do for dinner last night? I had pizza and chicken. What did I eat last night? Chicken. Yeah, I had fried chicken and rice. No, I didn't have rice. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I had some rice. I didn't have a lot of rice, but I had fried chicken and rice. All right. So, oh me. I get some coffee this morning, and I don't know, I might go out to McDonald's or something. You can hear the kids out there, maybe. Let's see. Um, whenever I put that there's a live, how do you know there's a live? Does it or do you have to look for it? I want to, but right now I'm just using Wi-Fi, and I have to buy a weekly data thing, and try not to spend money on the weekly data thing. And I don't know how much it would be to do that, all the video on the data, but I can try to do that sometime. But I mean, I can show you. But yeah, you always see pretty much this area here. Another thing is they are changing some rules here about doing public video, and that's also hindered me on being outside and being around the public. So yeah, unfortunately. But right now it's pretty quiet and chill out there, and there's some streets I could go on where I wouldn't have a lot of the public people around. I heard in England it's even worse as far as the rules go. That's probably why we never see anything in England. But yeah, there was this bad streamer who was doing a bunch of crazy stuff out here. He went to jail. sometimes it gives me a notification like this time, but I asked you then, oh, okay, notification of it. Okay, yeah, I didn't know if live streams sent out notifications or not. After like 15 minutes, I check, see if you're live. Just say you're calling your family, LOL. They won't know. I mean, I can go out and do stuff. It's just showing people around me because there's all. I was doing a video the other day, and then a bunch of kids, especially kids, um, they have like, they don't want to show a bunch of kids in their videos and stuff. Even though people do it all the time, but a bunch of kids ran over to me, and they were um, just all around me, like kids. There's a lot of kids out here, and while I was trying to do the video, and I was like, y'all are messing up my video. Of course, I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking. It ruined the video, and I have to redo it. I'll probably just go and stay inside and do the video instead of being out there. Hi, Crunch. Where are you? In yesterday live. You're looking great. Hey, Crunch. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I saw Crunch. I think Crunch was in live for a little bit yesterday, if I remember correctly. I'm just waking up, y'all. Haven't even had my coffee yet. But, yep. You can hear some of the nature sounds out here. And the rooster crows stuff. I need to go upstairs and show more up there, but they're doing a lot of work upstairs. Yeah, I'm looking at doing some reaction videos too. Anybody know any like easy way to do reaction videos? That would be awesome, because I try to do things as easy as I can because I'm pretty much a one-man show and I have to do so many things. So especially editing videos takes up a lot of time normally, but depends on what kind of video you do too. Hi, my friend, how are you? Hello, 19. So, like I said, I'm just waking up. So yesterday I came to your live. Oh, 619. I'm sorry, 619. Not familiar with the name. I don't remember it, but maybe I remember it a little bit. I mean, I sort of remember it, but it's a unique name. I mean, where are you from? Prince. All right. Hello, Prince. Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming. Now, second time here. Oh, Pakistan. Okay, 619. That's a lot of symbols. Is that symbols for the language there, or is it just symbols for something else on the 619? John Boy, hello, brother. How are you? Awesome, man. How you doing? One night I was here, and in the house we had had something show up. It was a big gecko, big gecko lizard. I did a little bit of video on it, but I got some I haven't even released yet on that. But that was pretty wild here. Let's see what's up. I'm thought of that because I'm looking at different animals and stuff. You're welcome, 619. Hey, I can add rules. for live, just tell me. Yeah, I'd like for you to post some things you're thinking about. I try to, pretty much do like some streamers that I've seen, some of their rules. And if you post them, I'll do a screenshot and I'll have to figure out what I have to do to set that up and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. John Boy. That's good. I think John Boy was from, I believe, Alabama. And 619, he's from Pakistan. No, it's just an editing font on Prince. Okay. And the 619 is my childhood friends group. Sweet. That's cool. We are 15 friends. Wow. And everyone has a 619 sign into the name. That's neat. I like that idea. That's cool. Let's see. Rules. No scamming. No being racist. No sexism. Yeah, that's right up my alley, man. That was some good stuff. Let me do a screenshot of that. Appreciate that, Michael. I'll be looking at some other lives too. I can't remember what people have on their lives, but I'll be looking at some other stuff, trying to figure out exactly what I need to put. But yeah, that's good stuff there. Yeah, I have to say I agree with all that. And 619, you're welcome. Here, you can see the chicken out here in the back. Got a few chickens out here. There's a stray dog just popped up. Let's see. If I come to the Philippines, I will meet you. That would be cool, man. I hope you get a chance to show up. That would be cool. I've got I got an old friend. He's from Pakistan. Let's see. We used to hang out some. Can you pin my message about the rules? Can you pin my message about the rules? Can you pin it? Oh. Let me see what I can do. I'm learning as I go. I didn't study and then do things. I just been learning as I go. Rules. Yeah, message is pinned. So should be pinned. How much time will you stay in the Philippines? That's a depending question, but it just depends on how everything goes. I know I'll be here till at least September, and I could be staying for a long time. I could stay for a long time if everything goes good. Let's see. Accidentally went behind in live. I was watching the start. Oh, let's see. Hey, bro. Hey, what's up? Do you think, Chris? This is so dark here. Oops, I forgot to like. Forgot to like. come to the Philippines every year. No, no. I don't even like planes. This is my second trip though. And it's a very long plane ride from the US to the Philippines. And since I despise planes, um, yeah, I hate getting on a plane. Flight number 2. Hey, bro. Oh, thanks. Thanks. 619. I had to figure out. I see the 2 likes. Thanks a lot. Let's see. Michael, just let you know, if I go out today, I'll have less lives if I do go out today. And when I say go out, I mean like on a farther trip than I normally take. How many connection flights do you change for the Philippines from the U.S.? My preferred flight is the one where there is not a connection flight. And that one is like, they've got 2. They've got one from LA to Manila, and they've got one from New York City to Manila. And the New York City to Manila is about 15 hours on the plane without it stopping. Chicken's back again. Let's see. But some trips you can do like 2 stops. Some you can do 1 stop, 1 and 2 stops. But I like to do the no stop. View, please. Hello, pineapple. I could use some pineapple right now. I'm gonna try to grab some water. This is a house or only room. Where I'm at, I'm in a house, but we got a lot of work they're doing a lot of work here, so it gets pretty loud in certain areas I go to where I stay. Let's see the view. I mean, I'll show you some view, but this isn't my house, so I don't want to like show a bunch of stuff. But I mean, here's the view outside right now. You hear the rooster, and yeah, I mean, like this is a neighbor stays over here. We have all sorts of houses, regular houses, some nice houses back there, some huts. You know, people live in all sorts of different places out here. And then let's see, what's the rent of the house? The rent of the house. That's not a good question to ask for where I'm staying because I barely pay anything at all. Pay like, I usually pay like the electricity, but a lot of places you can rent for like $200-300 a month. If you want a nice condo in the city, then about $500 or $600 a month. If you want to, be right there in the big city around everything. If you want a house in the rural area, like I said, about $200 or $300 a month. Yeah. I know a place like on an island close to the beach, and that small house is like $200 a month. About advice on how to talk to people. Let's see. Yeah, it stays pretty beautiful. Some nice views. I got a beach not far from me, too. Advice on how to talk to people. There's a lot of noise up here. I'm not sure what you mean, Michael. Uh, oh my God, it's too much costing. How much would rent be in Pakistan? A lot cheaper in USA here, I tell you that. In USA, rent a place, a decent place. Actually, I have to say a nice place. It's about 2,000 for a nice place, $2,000 a month. So if you want to get a nice place here, you know, even nicer than where I'm at, then you're looking at about $500 a month for a nicer place than where I'm at. Oh my gosh, this dog, it looks like he has something in it. That looks like a mouse in his mouth. I don't know if y'all can see that. It looks like a mouse in his mouth. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. Oh, hold on. I think it is. And I've never seen this dog before. Looks like he's having a mouse for breakfast. That's wicked. Anyway. Hey, Rocky. What's up? What's up? You could get a better house than $150. Wow, that's awesome. But the lower you go on your expense, your place to live, the country that you're in tends to have lower income. So we all pretty much wind up like in the same boat. And there's a lot of Americans that make a lot of money, but a lot of them have a lot of debt because they'll get credit cards and so forth, and then they'll have all this debt that they'll spend all their salary and then go get credit. Like here, you don't see much people getting a lot of credit, so they stay afloat. How's my day? Let's see. Smoking a vape. It's savage. Smoking a vape. That's funny. Pineapple. Can live a luxurious life for $1,000. I don't do that now, but before, I was spending about $1,000, and yeah, I had it pretty good then. But let's say luxury here be about 1,500, 2,000, about 2,000. Could be like in luxury, could be like a king. Probably more like less than 2,000, really. 1,600, I guess, or maybe less than that. Great bro, why? What about you? Oh, I'm doing well. Let's see, 619's in Pakistan. Don't remember where pineapple was from. Probably a tree. The dog gotta eat. Yeah, ain't that right? And Michael, last time he told me, I think he said Singapore. Let's see. Heck yeah. You celebrate the 4th. I'm in the Philippines, and I didn't get out much yesterday. I just came on live and told people happy 4th of July. Let's see. Where I stay, fireworks are banned. Yeah, government's getting in the way of stuff, man. all countries. I don't know about Pakistan. Pakistan, are they very strict with stuff there? Probably not too bad there, I wouldn't think. But I don't know. Maybe they are. Yep, in the Philippines, yeah, affordable. Ain't that the truth? Do you head now, Mr. Pakistan? Do the head now, Mr. Pakistan? If you think someone is being rude, let me know. How much 800 gets you? Let's see, 800. 800, you'll be good. You'll be real good. Yeah. Alaska. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's wild. I should remember that, right? Because that's like the opposite. You know, Alaska, pineapple trees. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I'm from Alaska. It's Dottie, I'm hungry. Pineapple. Ready to eat something too, bro. Yes, I was from Massachusetts. Summer break. Oh, what are they doing? Now I got another dog showed up. Let's see, I rented my house and on $200. Wow. Pakistan is strict about alcohol. Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, no, no cursing, please. What the Halliburton? What the Halliburton? Let's say Halliburton and it got retracted. Thank you for the hearts. Let's see. So anybody, okay. Yeah, so I want to do some response videos on my channel. So anybody got any thoughts about that? I mean, basically the big thing is I'm thinking is trying to figure out how to do it because I've never done it before. Let's see. I want to try to find the easiest way to do it. Got to keep it family friendly. I'm sending the hearts. And I've also been thinking about our live community-wise, some things to do with that too. I just hope I'm here for a while. And when I say here, I mean in the Philippines. I hope I'm here in the Philippines for a while. Like I said, September, but could be past December, could be longer than that. But anyway, I'm sending the heart. Oh, thanks, Michael. So anyway, what did Pakistan, what time is it there in Pakistan? As I'm wondering what you ate today. It's probably afternoon, like what you had for breakfast and so forth. Chicken's just pecking along. I say he's pecking along, then he stops pecking. There he goes, pecking again. Can y'all see that chicken? Got plenty of bananas. There's a banana tree. And then some coconut trees. There's some big coconuts up there. And sometimes there's a farm not far from here. We go to the farm some. I got it all here, man. I got mountains not too far. The farm's not far. The beach. The beach is really not far. I'll walk over to that in like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, probably about 25-minute walk. Let's see, 619 says, so many YouTubers come to Pakistan from your country for subscribers. You know, I never had planned this at all. I never planned to do any of this YouTube stuff. I came to the country for this girl, and she was a bad girl, so we had to break up. Because when they come, so many people subscribe them. Yeah, I've watched some of the videos, not too many, but I watched some of them, and there was some good stuff. The people were super nice in the videos. All up in a minute. Some ain't right. 619 says Philippines is 3 hours forward. Okay, so it's about 9, so it should be about 6 in the morning there forward than Pakistan time. So it's about 6 in the morning. Wow. I was thinking the other way. So what you're gonna have for breakfast, or do you eat breakfast? I know I recommend not even eating breakfast, but I'm a chubby guy that likes to eat. So I usually eat a little something, not too much. So this morning I'm gonna have some crackers and some water and some coffee, because I love some coffee. Gotta have my coffee. Hello, Wasima Patterson. Welcome back. After an hour, I will eat breakfast. Okay. What are you planning on having? For me, I'm just going to do, like I said, I'm just going to do simple crackers and water and coffee. I want lechon. You saw my video about that, the lechon, I guess, the fire dancing video. Let me see, I love shrimp, man. And we got plenty of shrimp around us. I love some shrimp. Yeah, it looks tasty. Snap. So they got a little quiet out there, so I'm gonna walk out to try to get the water now. The workers are more quiet. Okay. Do have a normal fridge here. Regular fridge. And some water. Oh snap, I have some Coke left in there too. I'll do the Coke first and then come back and get some water. I forgot I had that. Well, maybe not. It's all iced up. I'll do that later. Water's healthier anyway, right? Hey, Amalia. Hello, hello. I accidentally removed my pin message. Oh, okay. Sure. Huh. 2 eggs for breakfast. Yeah, I like to eat some eggs too. Flatbreads, and sometimes meat with 3 flatbreads. Man, you got it planned out, don't you? See, 2 eggs for breakfast, 3 flatbreads, sometimes meat with 3 flatbreads. Sounds yummy, bro. Okay. I'm just waking up here and my excitement level is not kicking, so I think everybody comes in and then they just disappear. Where is I need a glass. Ay. Looks like I'm gonna have to wash a glass because I don't see any glasses. Yep. I'm not a big dishwashing fan, but looks like I'm gonna have to. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Throw the dishwashing liquid in here. Wash this bad boy up. There we go. Let's see. Mangoes and shrimp pasta. Yeah, tons of mangoes out here. Mango trees all over the place. Pineapple trees, coconut trees all over the place. We make something called ice candy. Anybody else make that? Where you're from? Are y'all familiar with ice candy? I was gonna show you, we put them in the freezer, but we don't have any right now. But yeah, they just made some avocado ones yesterday, and mango is my favorite though, the mango ice candy. Anybody familiar with ice candy? I love ice candy. Happy Independence Day. Man, you got a lot of stuff retracted, Michael. I don't know what to say to that fella. Hey guys, look, To Catch Predators back on. Viper, my favorite predator, Viper, just walked in the door. I'm just kidding. I don't even know this dude. I think I've seen him in here before. Well, I'm making something fancy here. What they say, 4 ingredients, no egg, no bake, no cook. Something fancy called water. Y'all seen those videos? Hello, Ozzy. Good day, Ozzy. In America, it should be nighttime, so good evening. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm just waking up here. Having some water, gonna get me some coffee soon. I'll show y'all some stuff outside here. Let's see. There we go. Let's see that. What time is it here? It's 9:23 in the morning. What about you, Viper? Where you at? What time is it? No beans, no tomatoes, no flour, no sugar. Yeah, no beans, no tomatoes, no flour, no sugar, no women, no friends, no eggs, no sweat, no tears. You know what? I want to do a video, and I'm gonna use something like similar to that kind of thing and try it out. Thing is, when people do those, the big YouTube people usually get the views, and the small ones don't. But fireworks are popping off all over the place. Oh yeah, happy. Let's see, today it's it's 4th of July at nighttime. Happy 4th of July, Ozzy. It's July the 5th here now. But yeah, I didn't think about that. It's nighttime, July the 4th in the U.S. Especially where you're at, right? Patriot area. Michael, I think he's over that way, been over that way, Massachusetts. 4th of July. It's a lot of people that are, what do they call it, against 4th of July, from what I've been seeing. Like they're protesting or something. I don't know if they're protesting or if they're just complaining. I'm not sure if they're protesting or just complaining about 4th of July. So insane to me. But what happened to 4th of July? 4th of July in the U.S., that's our Independence Day. That's the day we celebrate independence. And if I remember correctly, I don't think it was exactly 4th of July that we got the independence. I think maybe July 3rd, but they celebrated on July 4th. Salamat po. Which means thank you, by the way, in Philippines. Yeah, Michael, they're waiting for you, man. Here in the Philippines, all the people. Because, you know, it's so cool. You come over here, I don't know how Pakistan is, how they treat the Americans as far as this, but here, not all, but, and yeah, definitely not all, but some of them treat you like you're a celebrity here. It's wild. I did a video on that. It's called U.S. Appreciation. It's about an 8-minute video where I'm out walking around in the Philippines and talking about appreciation, the different ways of people here and people there, and I won't tell everything. It's a little twist to the story. Let's see, a lot of complaining because Trump just passed the big, yeah, what do you know, that's interesting. I think I'm gonna post that. I'll post that question. Let me see, let's start a question and answer. I haven't really looked into it deep enough to talk a lot about it. I've just heard a few points about the big, beautiful bill. The triple B. Let's see, y'all. Just like about the big, beautiful. It feels strange saying that bill. And make sure I spell this right. Do you like or dislike about the big, beautiful bill? So, bam, Here's the question. See if I can move that in here. Does it want to stay? Wants to stay on my head. Yeah, wants to stay on my head. I got it to move some last time, but I got such a small phone that might not help. Oh, okay. That's why. I had another button I had to hit. Maybe that's it. There we go. Moved a little bit. Okay, y'all get to see a pretty new YouTuber. I've been doing this for about 3.5 months. Y'all get to see the life of a 3.5 month YouTuber. Good morning. Let's see. Same here in Pakistan. We treat foreigners like celebrities. I had a feeling that was like that. Everyone comes for the picture. Nobody charges in food and traveling even. I know, that's what I saw in the videos. I mean, you guys are just extremely nice. I mean, that's even nicer than the Philippines. You know, I mean, in the Philippines, what I see is a lot of people displaying American stuff, like the American flag, or have it on their shirt, you know, about USA, you know. Oh, looks like they're doing some work out here. And yeah, it's just wild. But if y'all get a chance, watch that U.S. appreciation video if you have any interest in it. Let's see, same here in practice. Okay, I read that. And Sky says, Asaka, stay sapinyas. Now this sounds like Tagalog, which I'm still learning. And hello, Sky. Nobody that is eligible for health care is going to lose health care. That's good. Nobody eligible for health care is going to lose health care. Let's see, what's the bill? Bill, what is bill? Bill is a new law that was passed by our government. And this big, beautiful bill, it was introduced, they say by Trump. I'm not sure who exactly. I guess Trump is the main factor behind it. But it has a bunch of different variables in the bill, from what I understand. It affects stuff, from what I understand, it affects like student loans and affects taxes and health care. He was just talking about, Ozzy was. And I'm not sure what else. Let's see. Hello, Sky. Hello, Sky. Here, even single foreigner women roaming freely in Pakistan, making videos of people found food, beach, mountain, hills, and enjoying. Single foreigner roam. Yeah, and that's, I would assume, I don't know how strict y'all are. I know we talked about strict rules. How strict? They keep like tearing some of this concrete off somewhere. I don't know if they're upstairs. I think they're upstairs and they're dropping the concrete down. But anyway, how strict are like rules and stuff for women? Because if they're strict, I'm thinking that's pretty unusual. Because if the foreign women are doing all that, and it could just be awkward, I think that could be pretty awkward. For your culture. Healthcare and welfare were the main crunch of the bill. Oh, welfare too, huh? What did they say about welfare? Strict rules are on alcohol and pig for Muslims, nothing else. Foreigner women are, oh, okay, so it's not awkward then. But alcohol and pig. How do you feel about the rules on the alcohol and the pig? Whoa. Yeah, that stuff is falling down. Let's see if you can see. Every time I'm like going to show something, it stops, no matter what I do. As you can see, many people here, Aussie, many people in the Philippines, they do not use dryers. Like when I was a kid, we used clotheslines to hang out the clothes. And yeah, a lot of people do that. Now there's a lot of people, a lot of wealthier people do use dryers. I guess. I guess. Actually, I don't know. I take that back. But I will say that I like just to take it to someone else to do the laundry, because when you go do your laundry, you could get like a bunch of it done for about, trying to remember, I want to say about $3 or $4. And they do everything from washing to drying to folding, wash, dry, and fold. For, I think it's about $4, I believe. I always have to, let's see, convert it from pesos, and it does depend on where you're at, the pricing. It I know it's at least 3. It may be 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. So somewhere between 3 and 6. I'll say that. As far as a good amount of laundry. I think the last time I did it, I think it was about 4 something. Anyway, yeah. To me, that's worth it. Yeah, I think it was about $4 actually. Okay, I'm gonna read what we got in here. Classic kitchen, light done. Thank you from India. Appreciate it. But non-Muslims can buy alcohol. Muslims can sell alcohol. That's strange. That's strange that non-Muslims are doing that where the Muslims don't. To me, because America is like, it's like a, how am I gonna say it? Where everything's like Wild West. It's becoming like a Wild West in the USA. Like people free to do whatever, except for speaking out on certain things, and some things you really got to watch what you say and watch what you do. I don't know. That sounded sort of strange, what I just said. When I think about it. Who wants a labu labu? What's a labu labu? What is that? Let's see. Nice. I would prefer to have someone else. Yeah. I just bought a new washer and dryer. When I was in the U.S., I had a washer, and I just let it go when I came here. I just gave it away. It wasn't brand new, but actually it was pretty new now that I think about it. But it wasn't brand new. Here, no health care bills. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's another big thing in the U.S., in my opinion. And I'd say a lot of people would say the health care is just ridiculous. They are overpricing people. And y'all saw about the guy that say, Boom Boom, the CEO, right? I don't know if Pakistan, you might not be familiar with that one, but yeah, Guy Boom Boom, CEO of a healthcare, and they got a big deal about that in the U.S. Well, no one is getting it because I'm broke. Okay. It's strictly banned in our religion, but we don't disturb non-Muslims. This is also in our laws. That's unusual to me. I actually don't have health insurance right now. Long story. And I thought, okay, long story though. But Ozzy, if I'm right, you're 47. I think that sounds right too. No, 57. Yeah, that's right. He's I'm like in the middle of that area. Michael, are you close to us on age? And 619, are you close to us old dudes on age? Let's see. 57. Yeah, he's got a cool name too. 619 is like, really? 57? With a cool name, Ozzy? Let's see. Muslims. I wonder, the Ozzy Osbourne dude, he might have been named after him. Or Ozzy and Harriet. That's another one too, which I don't know that show very well. But that's the only two Ozzies that are popular that I can think of. Muslims can buy guns, but not alcohol. You're telling me some wild stuff, man, some interesting stuff that my brain trying to retain it might be tough to retain everything, but that's wild. I can't buy alcohol. That's strange. You know, it's sort of like in the U.S. I think the drinking age is 21 and up. What's the drinking age there? Well, y'all can't even drink, but you can go in service and go to war when you're 18, but you are not allowed to drink. I always thought that was weird. It's Pakistan. Not even close, baby. Oh, okay. I didn't think you were. I thought you were younger, but let's see. Oh, 26. Are you married yet? Like, got family or anything? Or do you have, like, how do y'all do it? Do y'all have where you arrange all the marriages, or you don't do arranged marriage stuff? And, yeah, and do you have plans on that, or you just plan on keeping the single life if you have the single life or whatever? I've got some friends that wanted to stay single, and they did to like 40 something years old. Yeah, to about 40 years old. And then when they got to about 40, they started looking. I thought that was different. I mean, it was different for me because I started looking in my 20s. I'm not going to tell you, but say this. Something too far. Okie doke. Let's do that. 619. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I won't say. That's fine. You don't have to say. Ozzy. This year I would be married. Would do a range. Okay, 95% of the time. I'm wondering how that works. Like, who decides what? Arranged marriage. I mean, is it the parents of the girl that look for someone, or is it the parents of the guy that look for someone, or does it matter? Let's see. Just I'm a little bit curious about this. Seems because when you don't know about a culture, um, it's cool to learn about a culture. Like, a lot of people don't know about the dealership thing here in the Philippines. I got a video that shows the dealerships of Bentley and Audi and Lamborghinis and I can't remember the other one, but and I got a someone sent me a message like, "What's your point?" And I was like, just trying to show that not all life in a country that has a lower GDP is in poverty, basically, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, here's the thing. I've looked at the numbers, and the poverty level in some of the higher GDP countries are higher, quite a bit, higher than the poverty level in some of the lower GDP countries. But anyway, I felt like he was questioning me, like, what's your point? And I was like, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious in the video, but then again, there could have been a language barrier because some of the stuff I wrote, maybe the person didn't understand, and maybe they just didn't understand, because a lot of times I'll sort of like joke on stuff in videos and people won't just get what I'm trying to say. Let's see, what else we got? But then right after that, I got another message of some really nice person that said, "We really appreciate you supporting the Philippines with my channel." So I went from felt like I was being attacked with that question to the next question being super awesome. So seems like yesterday I was 26. Y'all try to guess my age. Uh, I don't even know. I mean, I go with 14 or 15, 14, 15. No, we do early marriages at the age of 20 to 25. Oh, okay. Are you happy? Are most people happy with that process? I gotta get away from the noise again. Are most people happy with the process of your marriages? Or probably, maybe they don't even think about it. They just do the culture thing because that's just the way of their world, their environment, and they just, don't even think about it. Because I see that happen quite a bit with all over the world. But do you have any feelings on it? And maybe you can shed some light on what other people feel, maybe. Let's see, but you're 57. Trying to see where I'm supposed to be on the scroll. We live in a joint family and we don't leave our parents. Don't leave our parents when they get older. And one more thing, our men do work jobs and businesses. Women are only housewife. Yeah, I felt like that was the life there. Yeah, I felt that was the life. Let me see. Cosby thinks. Laugh out loud. I can't see your profile pic. under 20. Aussie. 14. Hey. Yeah, I was right there. Yeah, I think you brought up your birthday before, but I got so many people talk about their birthdays. I'm from the U.S. 14 going. He gets it first try. Near Boston. Yeah, I haven't. I'd like to go to Boston. I haven't been to there. I've been up to Philadelphia and New York City, but not to Boston. Larry Bird. Young man knows about Larry Bird. Yeah, Larry Bird was an awesome player. Yes, we are happy with early marriages, but everyone has a choice. Some people do hate marriages, but mostly do early marriages. So, yeah, the Philippine people are very family oriented, and it sounds the same there. In Pakistan, very, very family oriented. You know, let's see what else. Aussie, nice, but women are free to do everything, but in limits. I never celebrate birthday in my entire life. How long? I've been on here over an hour, and we're going down. I forgot in air. Ozzy, how many kids you have? I forgot. Got 3 kids. Wow. I'm air 15 though. Oh, I'm in 15 though. I'm surprised Crunch hasn't celebrated the birthday. Do you want to come to my marriage function? I will invite you. If I was in the air, if I was there, then I would say yeah. But I'm not really. I don't really have the ability to travel much right now. Let's put it that way. Very far anyway. I just travel around here right now. Because my big problem is trying, and Ozzy, you may want to hear this. My biggest problem is, well, I think you got some money coming in, but my biggest problem is I've been here about 2 years and I haven't had any money coming in. And so it just keeps disappearing. So I've had to really budget, and the YouTube thing isn't made anything as well. But I knew when I started the channel, it's going to take time for everything to get rolling. So I'm not going to complain about that. But yeah, if I had the ability, if I was around there, I would definitely go. Ozzy, I'll invite you too on my marriage. So we're both invited, but I wish how old I am sometimes too. I think I've done that before as well. Yeah, I wish I could sit one there. I just don't have that ability. Not to mention I really hate flying, but that is second. The first thing is the ability. I'm coming to the Philippines to meet you. Okay, Crunch. Salam. Sorry, I think I spelled it wrong. Salam. Alright, I got some crackers. Yeah, it was the battery, Michael. Like I said, I'm horrible at that. Let's see what else we got. Marriage is in December. Congratulations on your marriage. I assume that you're extremely happy about the marriage, and the person that you've been arranged to marry. I would assume. I mean, at your age, it's hard to find a woman that's not beautiful at that age. That's just my opinion. I'm coming to the Philippines to meet you, and I assume that she's close to your age. Yeah, saw that, saw that, saw that, saw that. Thank you, 619. I really appreciate the offer, but I don't even have a passport. Yeah, it takes a while to get a passport, but all right, the chat is way down here. Yeah, I know. I think we probably close up here. Close up here soon. Just reading through the rest of the stuff. Ozzy make passport come to my marriage function. Your food, traveling, accommodations on him. That sounds awesome, man. See how great people from Pakistan are. I mean, yeah. Like I said, my friend and we worked together at a company called AT&T in the U.S. And yeah, we were real good buddies, man. But we went separate ways. I went off and did my thing. He did his, and we lost connection. Anyway, I'm back. Yep, I'm have 23 women and 107 kids. Better have some money too. Haha, Michael, good for you. Big families are good. You don't need to. Let me just call me by name. You sound like a great person, 619. Nah, I'm be broke, make them leave out the mud game. His peace be upon you, like you people say hi, hello. As a Muslim, we say Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. And I'll just say something, I hope it doesn't offend anybody. But I am sort of like a fan of all religions, okay? The only problem I have, and this goes for any religion, is when they get extreme about things and they get radical and they, start doing some crazy stuff and stuff like that. I don't know why I said that, but maybe I just have a big mouth. Maybe that's the reason. But I sort of think, because I tried to get up with the guy that I was friends with, and I sort of think he sort of got into some of that area. And, which wouldn't surprise me in the U.S. because there's so much radical stuff. And because I tried to reach out to him and he never reply. So, but it's a small percentage, I think, of religions. So to stay on the positive side, I mean, I've got a lot of Muslim friends that are really wonderful people, and Christian friends that are wonderful people. And now I've been meeting people that are believers of Buddhism. Uh, and I know the Indian people are awesome, a lot of them. But you know what I'm basically saying is like majority of people, 80%, you know, in the world, I think are pretty awesome people over the world. And then out of that 20%, there may be a big part of that that's the higher powers that are controlling the crazy stuff that happens. But anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Radical. I remember Ozzy whenever we were back in like the 80s and people said, that's radical. It used to be good back then, but not so much nowadays. Dude, that's so radical. I'd see like that. You know, I think Fast Times at Ridgemont High had that guy. He probably said it. I think he said it. Who was Sean Penn, the actor, by the way. Had long hair, and he was skateboarding and all that. If we have it, okay, sure. Like 2. Let's see. Peace be upon you. Let's see. Thank you, and you as well, 619. Thank you for being hospitable. Ozzy, best in the movie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone, every country, every religion have good and bad people. Exactly. 5 fingers are not equal. 5 fingers are not equal. I never heard that phrase before. Guessing that's a phrase from your culture. 5 fingers are not equal. Oh my goodness. So this is something I really like to have as a snack, what they call merenda snack. And for breakfast, good with coffee here in the Philippines. They have these little carts right around. It's in a couple of my videos. I think 2, maybe 1, because I don't know if I posted the other one. But yeah. Anyway, they roll around with the carts from the bikes, and they've got an oven hooked to the bikes, to the motorcycles. And inside the oven, they will bake this bread. Ozzy, you get fresh, hot, warm bread. And it's normally 5 pesos, sometimes less, depending on the size. Like this one's 5 pesos, right? It's pretty soft and it's just yummy. And what they like to do here in the Philippines is dip it in the coffee for breakfast. But I like to eat it all the time because I eat rice, but I just don't want to eat rice all the time. But anyway, for 5 pesos, basically for about 21 of these breads, would cost you about $1. Fresh hot bread, or 22, about 22 breads, 21 or 22 breads. Yeah, about 21. 21, so you get a bag full of them, 21 breads for about $1. And a lot of times I'll get that in the morning, and I'll just have it throughout the day, and I'll share it with other people. So, let's see, how much is that American money? Oh, yeah, President Truth, yeah. So, like I said, 5 each, so 21. So basically for every 55 pesos is $1. So for 21 of the breads, it comes out to 55, and that's how I was able to transfer it over to $1. And you don't have to worry about any other service charges. Another cool thing is when you go in stores here, when you go out and buy stuff, I mean 7-Elevens or wherever, they don't add tax. Every the price is the price. So you go into a grocery store or 7-Eleven, let's say you buy some ice cream, bring it over to the register, they ring it up. If the tag says 200 pesos, then that's it. There's no taxes added. And for 200 pesos, that's close to $4. Yeah. I try not to do too much of that, the carb stuff. I don't do this every day, just even though I love to. But I do too many carbs than I want to. I know that, or I should be doing. I don't think I ever played the game. Okay, I appreciate you telling me that. I play GTA 5. I should try GTA 5, but I don't have a game system. I love Brad, New Yorker. I know, man. Bread's awesome. I mean, bread or rice, guys. I don't know if we have any. I think we're really low on people now. Bread or rice. I got a feeling 619 is probably going to say rice, maybe, because they definitely say, and he's part of an Asian area. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm just sort of sleepy right now. I just woke up and haven't had a chance to drink much of the coffee yet. But yeah, I'm very happy. You'll see that in videos. Yeah, we should play that. May or may not have killed innocent, stole 50 cars. Yeah, I thought it was about racing, so it's about other crazy stuff too. Laugh out loud, I do. I play with my son and my grandson. Oh yeah, that's Grand Theft Auto. That's what it stands for. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I remember. It's got crazy stuff in there. Yeah, I knew it was about racing, and I've seen a little bit of the pictures advertising on it, but not much. Yeah, the U.S. Texas. Welcome, Prophet. 619 says y'all know about the GTA cheats. Need to combine Doritos, Mountain Dew. That sounds delicious too. Can buy me a woman over there. Life. I don't know anything about that, Prophet. Google it. Like rice. Yeah, I drink some, but not as much as I used to on the soft drinks. There's just some bread, Prophet. Last house I bought was in the USA. I don't have a house over here, and it was very expensive. But to me, it doesn't take much to say very expensive because I'm thrifty. Yes, we have good quality rice. We export to your countries too. Awesome, bro. Thank you for the good quality rice. Mountain Dew. Oh yeah, Mirinda. I've seen that. Pepsi. Not good for your health. Only drink milkshakes. You might have seen my video. I got a video. I called it "Milkshake is Life." And yeah, I do food videos too, and prices of stuff like that. I drink water, lemonade, and occasional beer. I was wanting some water I mean not water, but lemonade last night. Whenever I was out, I went out to get something, but the place had it for like 50, 60, about 60 pesos, so about $1. I think they had two sizes. One was 50, one was 60, about 60 pesos. But anyway, I was like, I don't want to pay that much. I didn't tell them that, of course, but I saw the price and I was thinking, I don't want to pay that much. That's how thrifty I am. So I was able to buy that soda that's in there that I didn't drink the whole thing. I put the rest of it in the freezer. And I bought that bottle of soda for 20 pesos. So it was close, including tax, everything. That's close to about, my math is correct, about 40 cents, somewhere close to that. There's the cheating codes of GTA. Personally, for me, I just why I just really wouldn't care about getting cheating codes personally for me, because I would like to see how far I can go without cheating. I guess I don't know much about the topic on cheating codes, but I guess that's what it is. You figure out codes to help you figure out how to way to do better. I can understand that probably a lot of people like to do that. But personally, yeah. But if you're going to play GTA right and you're doing all these other crazy things, then why not cheat? I just like to see how far I can go on things. But maybe I would get bored and want to do that eventually if I did much. I've had 2 houses. I live with my nephew now. Mm-hmm. How about if you go over here with 100,000? Go Google it. Ozzy, so can I get one room from you? Well, he's staying with his nephew now, so I think it's pretty tough. No more cheat codes. I might be off base here. I might be thinking about that cheat codes or something else, but I would assume it's ways to figure out how to improve your performance through cheating. Office play Puluk. This is the best game. Ozzy play Puluk. Okay. Puluk? I'm not familiar with that. He owns the house. People really like cigars over there. I knew music is big, but I got to have cigars if I moved. Do they like cigars? I guess you're asking if they like cigars. I've never seen cigars here. One interesting thing I do see is the mountain people when they come down, and a lot of them will have pipes when they come down and off the mountains. It's pretty interesting. And I'm talking about pipes in your mouth. I mean, women, kids, men. You come to the U.S. Are you going to play GTA 6? If I had the system in front of me, I'd play it, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've never played GTA. But I used to play the heck out of video games in the old days. One of my favorites back in the old days was in the arcade. I'd play Spy Hunter. That was cool. car going down the street had oil slick, other cars would be behind it and so forth, had machine guns shooting out. That's probably like your old school GTA, basically. But I got to have cigars if I move too far. Okay, yeah. Ozzy, you gotta play that? Man, just jump back up. It's too hard to come to USA, Pakistan, on Pakistan passport. Yeah, I know. I was talking about that in the last live, but one of the lives yesterday. I was talking about it. Not specifically Pakistan, but just those people coming from other countries trying to come into the U.S. That it's not easy. The biggest barrier, two biggest barriers, very expensive. Actually, three biggest barriers. Number one, very expensive. Number two, the wall. They don't just let people from any country come into the U.S. I know that sounds weird because of all the drama that's been happening through the Joe Biden administration. But the law, the legal law is you can't, a lot of people can't have a visa to come into the U.S. from other countries. So that's one. And very expensive money to do it legally. And third, to do it legally, it also takes a very long time. And I personally don't think it's fair, the whole process. I don't think it's fair. But I also personally don't think life is fair, period. So anyway, if you live to see it because the delays and stuff, okay, I'll speed up now. Can you make me managing moderator, please, like and subscribe? Well, I appreciate that, but I have to build a relationship before I do some moderating. It's supposed to be out in September next year. Yeah, I know, Ozzy. And yeah, maybe I can see you around. I don't want to come to tax country. Normal people are under so many taxes. Well, U.S. is plenty of taxes. I love the OG Call of Duty and the racing games and Battlefield. I don't blame you, 619. Are y'all like rich? Hey K9, K9 Aspen, if you're still in here. Oh my gosh, my battery would probably die again, guys. But I could plug it in. I'm gonna skim through stuff being said, so if I miss you, I'm sorry. Watching from the Philippines. K9, awesome. What part of Philippines? Yeah. And how's your day going? This is my backyard here. Let's see, live. Jetsam Night. I was here yesterday live. Jetsam Night. I'm sorry, I can't recall, but hello again. Let's see, 619 says, We can go to UAE, Dubai, and Gulf countries easily, and we prefer to go there. I don't blame you, and it wouldn't be as, the trip wouldn't be as long either. The only thing, but I mean, people get used to what they're used to, right? So the only thing for me, if doing that, I would not be happy about temperature. Not too happy about temperature here, but there is areas you can go to where the temperature is a lot better in the Philippines. And I've been to those areas several times. But people, yeah, people are into what they're used to, like temperature and foods and stuff. I mean, I understand the way you feel. That's why I want to go to the Philippines. Oh, yeah. I've never been out of the US. I've been to several countries, and I think Philippines is my favorite country that I've been to. But to be fair, there's a couple that I haven't spent a lot of time in that I went to. And then there's some that I did spend a lot of time in. But yeah, I would say Philippines has been my favorite, including over the US. Davao City. Yep, that's down in Mindanao. And over 7,000 islands in the Philippines. I've only been to 10. And Mindanao's not one I haven't been to. Let's see, Knight, just because you were in yesterday's live doesn't mean you will immediately get mine. Thank you for making me a mod. Thank you for making me a mod. Crunch? Okay. I didn't make you a mod, but okay. Go for steaming hot. Michael, I'm a professional trader. As you can say, I am rich a little bit. I miss those days. I used to do trading when I could afford it. And I miss doing that because I really enjoyed the work. Trying to figure out what's going to happen. Some people say, well, that's impossible, but it was just enjoyable to me, just to try to do it. Yep, I'm not crazy about hot weather. Yep. But people use air cons, air conditioners. And some recommendations, use air conditioner, be in shady areas. A lot of people here where they go out to the sun and they bring an umbrella. So yeah, and I do it too. Now, you can see me. I got one video where I have an umbrella with me in the sunshine. What about Pakistan? Do they? I don't know how the weather is there. I'm thinking it might be hot, but I know it's sort of like mountain area there, so maybe it's not too bad. But at least I think there's little mountain areas there. And do y'all use umbrellas when it's not raining? Yeah, Mindanao is part, not completely Islamic island, but part. I've met a lot of people from Mindanao. A lot of people will come up to Manila from Mindanao.
the locals. Let's see, Prince, what do you sell? So what is good stocks for me to buy? Got some people with some money. Apple went down, so don't do Apple. Wonder how Tesla's been doing. I trade on Binance, crypto, Forex. I got you. If I had to assume, Tesla's probably been dropping for a long time. Guys, I'm gonna cut out here. And yeah, I'll probably be back on later. I might go to another town for a bit today, so I might not be on too much. But I should be on here some more today. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you, Michael, for moderating. I appreciate all your help. And it's been an interesting conversation. And 619, we appreciate you stopping in, coming in, and we hope to see you come in again. Tomorrow I will tell you in which stock I have to invest in. New York market. There you go. So now, Ozzy, you got a reason to come back. Test actually went up a little bit. Oh yeah. Well, I figured eventually it would go up. And Ozzy, as always, I appreciate you coming in too and checking out my videos. I've seen Michael and Ozzy checking them out. 619, if you can, give them a shot because I've got different things that fit different people. Jump over to the playlist and you'll see. Anyway, Tesla will go down more. 619 says, let's see, hi to everyone. All right, my battery's about to die, guys, so y'all take care and thank you. And sorry, why not? I remember you, why not? You're awesome too, but my battery's about to die and we will be talking later. So take care. Thank you, thank you, thank you.